I don't want to see your hand, because if I'm...
no protection.
You have, you'll be amazed. What I don't want to see is your hand, yeah? So if your hand was up here, no, put it down. If you were holding it incorrectly,
Yeah.
I could just come in and hit you around here, which is what I'm aiming for.
Oh, is it?
Alright? If I'm that far in, then you seriously are too close to me. Alright, so you've got to always keep your arm. If you just bend it just a little bit there, that's it. So what you're trying to do is not present me with any hand or wrist. Yeah? You don't have to move. to actually try and pick my way along. As I say, that is my primary target area. And so when you're fencing, you've always got to be aware of how much arm you might be showing me. Yeah? So as I say, as you are, that's not bad. And so the blade is just set a little bit to curve round. So you should be, if you hold up a bit more, that's it. So what you're presenting me with is just that. So I've got to try and get round that to come through, and in doing that, you can then have a go at me. Yeah? But if we fence too closely, then I can go, in épée, I can have your foot, your leg, any part of you, whereas in foil, you've only got a certain target area, and in sabre, you've got the head as well. But in épée, which is far more realistic, you can have any part. So at the moment, you're showing me a lot of arm. See,
I just got you, didn't I?
no, you didn't. Did it go off? Did it go off?
No, but maybe it was your cup.
So you've got to keep your arm just bent and relaxed, but up and out. The moment you draw back allows me to come forward, because you're shortening the distance. Yeah? And that's a trick that I play. If I'm fencing someone, I can pull my arm back, but because I've got such a long reach, as they come forward, I can then come over, and they're nowhere near me, but I've got that extra bit to come forward on them. Okay? So again, you're down, which is showing me a lot of...
No, I know, but I'm trapped here. I can't attack.
Don't need to attack too much. So you've got to just keep it that way.
What?
That's it.
There.
Yeah. All right. So again, I don't want to see your hand. If you're showing me your hand, I'm going to come and get it. Yeah. So all of this is just keep your arm out. Keep your arm out. That's the best defence and attack, is to keep your arm out at all times. But again, at that distance, I'm too close to you. I should be here, actually, because being tall, what I don't want is you coming in on me, because I'm going to start going wrong. So I've got to keep you back, so that I can use my...
We're going to start?
If you want to. So that I can keep...
Don't trust you.
Look, you're back in the corner. See, look, you're down. You don't fence dangling it down like this. All right.
I got you.
You've got to keep the weapon up, but not show me too much of your arm.
No, but you're a lot taller than me.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? So again, you're sort of doing it. You've got to keep the thing up. No. Keep the point up. Yeah. So try not to deviate.
Do you have your hand twisted?
You can do. I've got mine twisted. But again, you're showing me. That's it. Better. And I'll show you a very simple one, which is called a beat attack. All right. And the trick is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to smack your blade and then come forward.
Oh, I see.
All right. So I beat it and then come through.
This is too scary.
It's not. And the other one is where you get the blade, and what I'm going to do is come round, but you're expecting this, but I'm going to come round and come through that way. Yeah, so I'm going to literally pick your blade up with mine, come round you, protecting me from you, and come through that way. But with that one, this with the French grip, you can articulate, and so you can come round That's a pistol grip, which means I'm holding it quite tight and in one position. But yours, you can articulate quite well, and you can also, what the French do, which is flick it. So you can flick it, and the blade will bend, come over my guard, and hit me. That's lesson number 2. So your stance, again, like most sports, you've got to be sort of low.
Oh no.